Gemini, this is your girl Tarot Card Bay. Happy birthday season. I'm here to do your reading. This is Gemini, you made a player fall in love. So you may know there is a Cancer, you made a player fall in love, and I wanted to roll one out to you. I'll be adding more Gemini content to my channel. So if you like this, hit the thumbs up, comment below. And if you're interested in a personal reading, email me at tarotcardbay@gmail.com. So, I almost called you Cancer. See? So, Gemini, I love you. My sister's a Gemini. Today's her birthday, June 3rd. Happy birthday to Tay. Gemini, I got the song Tiana Taylor, Shoot It Up. For those of you who don't know that song, it's like, I can't be with another ninja that won't return my love. Got me effed up. I'll shoot some shit up. Pretense, I can't pretend no. So I can't be with another ninja who won't return my love. So you could be feeling very Gemini. Like you could be feeling very much in your dynamic, slightly chaotic, a little aggressive energy. Before I pull the cards, I do get an energy of you communicating what this person means to you. You communicated what you want. You've communicated your confusion. And as I like to say, confusion is not of the Lord. So some of you may have decided to walk away, but at the end of the day, you're telling the player that you can't be in a connection that doesn't reciprocate. So let's dig in. We're going to use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun to get a read of your overall energy. We got originality, Aquarius, 11th house. I get that that is what the player likes about you. You're original. You're strong. You're fine with being independent. You're intelligent. You're into like ingenuity. You can build things. You can create things. The player likes your mind. And this is our first meeting with the player for this reading, so it will be a little bit shorter, but it'll grow as time goes on. The player loves your mind, your independence, also the way you communicate. Gemini is connected to Mercury, so communication is really important, but also the way you communicate is very intellectual, and the player likes that about you. Assertion, so what did I say? You being a little aggressive. Asserting your dominance, asserting what you want in your life when it comes to a connection. This is how the player sees you as well. This is Aries energy, first house, the sun in Aries, by the way. So let me show it again. You've been assertive. You have not been afraid to be combative. You are not afraid to fight the player. The player actually likes this and doesn't like it at the same time. Like the fire side of you, the player really enjoys, but the player doesn't like when you attack the player. Like, I like that you're feisty, but keep that over there. Once you bring it over here, we got a problem. But again, originality, assertion, you're asserting what you want. And this stands out to the player. Maybe the people that the player deals with doesn't really assert themselves, aren't really originals. Maybe they're more docile. Maybe they're rejects. Maybe they're just not cool, but you're strong. You're independent. You stand in your strength. That's how the player sees you. Publicity. This is Leo energy. Neptune in Leo, 5th house. The player could see you as a star, someone who's in the public eye. This person could look at you like you could be in the public eye, like you have all the gifts to be like famous, popular, well-known. That's how the player looks at you, Gemini. All right, let's see what's going on with the player. How does the player feel about Gemini? We got Ace of Wands, very sexually attracted to you. This person fantasizes about you. This person touches themselves as they fantasize about you. Sometimes I get that with the Ace of Wands. Sometimes I don't. I got it for you. The player fantasizes about you and touches himself. We got Page of Pentacles. I got that the player wants to give you enough to keep you around. The Page of Pentacles in this instance reminded me of like a breadcrumb. It's a Page of Pentacles. It's not a Ten of Pentacles. This is not the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very, very small amount of energy, time, effort. That's how the player sees you, as somebody who they want to keep around with a breadcrumb, but they don't want to invest right now. How else? Hangman. This player could be watching you, trying to gain some type of enlightenment about you. So keep an eye out on your socials. It's almost like a pregnant pause or a divine pause. This person doesn't know what to do with you. They're trying to look at you from a different perspective, but currently they're not giving a lot to make this grow. They just want to give a breadcrumb to keep you around. How does the player feel? I got the Knight of Cups, so there is emotion that the player has. We have a Page of Cups also. It looks like the player is just emotionally immature and could have went through some type of ending in a relationship dynamic, but it's more important that this player seems to be a bit emotionally immature. They do have love that they want to bring your way. But it always presents itself as Page energy. Like they have a Knight of Cup energy. They want to bring it forward, but they present more of like a lightheartedness, flirtation, breadcrumb, inconsistent type of behavior. Now, this could be because they had a connection that ended, but currently that's what's going on. Knight of Cups. What's in the heart of the player? What is in the player's heart when it comes to Gemini? What is in the player's heart when it comes to Gemini? Two of Pentacles. Ooh. Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Star card. You're like a dream. It's almost like the player thinks if the player's life was different, maybe if the player met you sooner, maybe if in a different world, y'all could have this Ten of Cups energy. But it's also an energy that emotionally they're juggling this idea of like, could I give my options up for Gemini? It seems unreal. And this player is trying to be practical. But it is like those two thoughts. It's like, I'll have to, in this player's heart, the player will have to give up the options for something that seems like a dream and almost unattainable with the Star energy. There's also some healing that the player needs to do on the player side. How else does the player feel for Gemini in the player's heart? Hierophant, again, commitment, faith. Shuggy, Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun card. Because this player has went through some type of disconnection and a commitment, it does look like they're taking time. That's what's causing the delay. They want to give you breadcrumbs to keep you interested, but they don't want to fully invest because they are healing from a disconnection from the past. I do see that they want commitment in the future, just not right now. You do make them very happy. They want to keep you around. They like when you're in a lighthearted energy. But right now they're giving breadcrumbs because they're healing from a past connection. All right, let's see how you feel about the player. How does Gemini feel about the player? Did I ask that already? No, I did not. Good. Gemini feel about the player. Knight of Wands. You feel that the player is a player. You feel like the player is in and out with passion. Rushes in, rushes out. Non-committal, passionate, fun, but not meant to stay. How else do you feel? But you love the player, though. You love this person. You love the player. You feel like the emotion that you have towards the player is divine. Why is that? Queen of Pentacles. and the Seven of Cups. It's because you can continue to love this person even though they have multiple options. It's like an unconditional love. Like you can continue to nurture the love you have for this person even though you know they're non-committal. It's almost like that love that doesn't make sense, but it's something inside of you that wants to keep nurturing this connection. But it doesn't make sense to you because you know there's others. So in your mind, you're like, if I can love this person through the additional options, that it's unconditional. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups is how you feel. You are not satisfied. The breadcrumbs do not satisfy you. The breadcrumbs make you feel like you're in emotional lack. It makes you feel apathy towards the connection, the Chariot, and it could make you want to move away. You also could be heading towards a Cancer, another lover. Ten of Swords. It's almost like this energy of every time you feel discontent, every time you feel emotionally dissatisfied with the player energy, you move away from it. You feel like when you feel apathy or not emotionally fulfilled is a divine message for you to move forward. And if you don't feel that way, that is the advice, that when you feel that lack energy of the Four of Cups, Five of Cups, it's time for you to move on. The reason behind that is that lack energy messes up your own vibration, right? So if you stay in lack, then you start to manifest lack. If you haven't realized that, that might be something that you realize in the future. So when you feel lack, when you're in the Four of Cups, Five of Cups energy, you like to move forward, or that is the advice. Because if not, that lack energy, it seeps through the walls of everything else that you do. It could give you anxiety also. How else? Queen of Cups. Again, that unconditional love that you have. It's there. It's not going nowhere. Six of Cups. Four of Swords. It's like no matter how many breaks you take, no matter how many times you want to run away from this, no matter how many times you have ran away from this, the love always remains. All right, let's see what the player's next steps are towards you. Let me switch decks. What is the player's next steps towards Gemini? And again, this is kind of like a accelerated reading. As you guys like the reading more, the deeper we'll go. This is our first time. So Three of Wands energy, waiting for the ships to come in. I do see the player will attempt to connect with you, especially give you an apology of some sort. Queen of Swords energy. They do not want you to cut them down. You are the Queen of Swords. That is Gemini energy. They are fearful that you will cut them down, that you've blocked them, that you will be sharp with your communication. They also know that you are very intelligent and that if they come to you, they have to come correctly. Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. This person feels in lack without you. They could be experiencing financial lack as well. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. The World card. And the Two of Cups. Ooh. And the Sun card. Since you guys have been in disconnection, it's almost like it's highlighted. Excuse me. It's highlighted how much they care about you. This won't be edited out, so I'm sorry. It's highlighted how much they care about you since you've been in disconnection. This Five of Pentacles energy is also their karma. So they could experience some sense of karma that attacks their finances due to how they treated you. Five of Wands, Strength card, and the Chariot. They're aware because they have put you into some type of competition, or you feel like you're in competition, that you have found the strength with the Strength card to move away. This is the Chariot again. to move away towards your own destiny. And the Ace of Swords. And because of whatever the games they played, the multiple options in the past, they know they have to come correct if they even want a friendship with you. So I do see that the player is coming in with the... I don't see a lot of... I do see the Two of Cups. So that's good. Mutual love. Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. This person's waiting until they feel like your heart has healed, or you're not upset anymore, or you're not emotional anymore, you're not angry anymore. It's almost like they want to take a break because either they feel like they're hurting you or they feel like that you're hurt, and that's why they don't want to rush in. They feel like they rush in when you're hurt. You're going to be sharp with them. You're going to be combative with them, and that's not what they want. King of Wands energy. And the Nine of Wands. Yeah. They want to channel that King of Wands energy as far as taking action. But with that Nine of Wands, they know you're going to be guarded. And the Hangman. They are going to come in. It's just taking them a while. There's fear here. There's procrastination. That's also why they breadcrumb. Because it's like, I can be a little bit in, but if I go too deep, I'm afraid. There's a lot of fear on the player's part. I do think they feel like you're going to bruise their ego, Gemini. But they are going to come in. They know they have to come in with the truth. They have to be vulnerable. They have to be open. And they have to tell you they acknowledge this love connection. And I do see they will do that. What's the most likely outcome between Gemini and the player? Still 18 minutes. Wheel of Fortune. My brain was like, it was supposed to be short. It's still 18 minutes. Wheel of Fortune. I like that. Queen of Cups. Again. Knight of Cups. This person is not where you are emotionally. You have unconditional love. You have self-love. You got cups all over the place with the Queen of Wands, with the Queen of Cups energy. Okay. With the Queen of Cups energy, but this person is not where you are. I do see with this Knight of Cups energy, they're going to try to get to you. They're going to try to raise their vibration, their love energy to get where you are, but you have to understand that they are not a king. You are a queen. You're always going to be more emotionally intelligent, more in tune with your connection, more, well, right now, I won't say you always, but right now you're more in tune with your intuition than the player, but they do want to bring love and they hope to raise their vibration to match you in the future. All right, Gemini, this is what I have for you. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Shug. This is what I have for you. Let me know that you like this reading so these readings can continue. Hit the thumbs up, comment below. Let me know what you think. Chat with me in the comments. If you're interested in a personal reading, email me at tarotcardbae@gmail.com. I love you guys. Happy birthday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.